Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for all Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, cross-watching. It's for the week of March 25th through the 31st. And I do have some April readings coming out soon. I can't believe it's almost April, so watch for them. Let's get into it for this week. The King of Wands, feeling really strong and inspired this week, Cancers, and really feeling accomplished. The King of Wands is the type of king who he doesn't become a king because he's born into it. He becomes a king because he makes himself a king. He takes an idea and nourishes it to fruition. He builds himself up. So you might be, if you have started a side hustle or something, you might be feeling like that's coming to fruition. If you had an idea, if you have a great idea, you need to pursue it this week. This is a good indication of that. The King of Wands is also a Leo, and it can also be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Cancers, but it could also be you just feeling excited. It could be someone also who's giving you an opportunity this week. The Ten of Wands. So this is your hard work paying off. Yeah, I can definitely feel like, if you started doing something, even if it doesn't have to do with work, but it could just be an idea that you had, and maybe you made little incremental changes and you've been focused on it and working on it. The Ten of Wands is your hard work paying off. It's the harvest. It's reaping the harvest for the things you've done and the work you've put in. The Three of Cups, you're celebrating that this week, feeling really good. This is a celebratory energy. This could be someone's birthday. I don't know. Do you know an Aries who's celebrating this week? The Three of Cups is that hanging out with friends, feeling good, feeling happy, celebratory energy. It can be a little overindulgent with the Three of Cups, so you don't want to overindulge, but you do want to enjoy yourself. If you are receiving accolades or you're accomplishing something this week, celebrate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Even if it's not with other people, you could just be doing something good for you this week, Cancers, to celebrate that. And then there's the Strength card. Strength, determination, infinity symbol above the head here is about infinite possibilities. Again, a card of a Leo. So, you strongly have a Leo in this reading, Cancers, but you could just be feeling that strength, that determination. The things you've been working on are coming to fruition, and you're going to be excited and happy about it this week. Now, Cancers, there's a lunar eclipse on Monday the 25th in Libra, and that energy goes on for some time. You guys are ruled by the moon, so you feel these moon cycles a little bit more. And with this lunar eclipse, this could be the completion of something that started in October. So around mid-October, if there was something you had going on, you can look back in your journals or texts or emails or whatever, Instagram, and see what you were posting or see what was going on. This lunar eclipse in Libra would be a culmination of that. So see how far you've come, I want to say, since October. See what was happening then and how now you're reaping the rewards of something that you did then. Maybe you changed something in your life. Maybe you stopped seeing someone. Maybe you started a relationship. Maybe you stopped a relationship, a job, whatever. But you can see now, 6 months later, how you're feeling stronger, more steady. You're feeling more accomplished. And in whatever that was, you're reaping the rewards and the benefits with the Ten of Wands. Now, if you look back and you say you thought you'd be doing something different and you're not, take this lunar eclipse as an opportunity to see what needs to be tweaked and changed and to change it. So when you look at that new moon again in October, another 6 months, okay, I made some changes, I worked really hard and this didn't work, but that did work. So lean into what's working for you, Cancers, and let go of the things that aren't working for you. It's get that law of attraction mindset of what you're focused on is what you're getting. So make sure you're focused on the positive. So Cancers, I'm going to do a little pick a card. If you're subscribed, you know what this is, and thank you for being subscribed. And if you're not, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe if you like the video, but I do 3-card pick a card. You can ask a question and pick a card. You can see if one of the cards jumps out at you and has a specific message for you. Otherwise, I'll use them as clarifiers, so you don't have to do any of those things. Just watch. So Card number 1 is the Two of Swords. Interestingly, I was just looking at the bottom of the deck of this other card that I had here, and it's also the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a card of a decision making. Remember, I just said you might be analyzing the things that you're doing and deciding what to stop doing or what to continue doing. Make sure you're doing what works, make sure you're doing what feels good, and make sure don't self-sabotage. She's refusing to take off her blindfold. She's refusing to put down her swords. She doesn't need to do that. She's also guarding her heart. So, it's about being a little more open-hearted. It's about taking off the blindfold. That's the sword of truth. So getting to the truth, speaking your mind, being clear about what you want, and making decisions that benefit you. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, the Hanged Man. So this is a card of Pisces. It's a card of enlightenment and leveling up spiritually. He has sacrificed the use of his limbs for enlightenment. And, you might be feeling like over the past 6 months or just recently, you've had some epiphanies or some aha moments, or there's been things that you've been sacrificing and now you're seeing the benefits of that. So the Hangman is a little bit of a slower moving energy. If there's been a decision that you know that's impending, it might be time to make that decision this week. And then the Devil card. Devil card is a card of Capricorn. But yeah, if you made some decisions 6 months ago to let go of things that aren't serving you, whatever they could be anything. It could be addictions, habits, relationships. It could be self-sabotaging thoughts. But the devil energy is things that you just don't need, right? Some of you, as I said, maybe you changed a job and now you see that was a great move. That devil says, let go of the things that you don't need so you can move on. Now, maybe you recognize 6 months ago there were things that you needed to do and you didn't do them, right? It's okay. You're making a decision now to do them, and this moon energy might be really hitting you deep in your soul about what is it that I need to let go of? And why am I holding on to it? Someone's saying, why am I holding on to it? I don't need it. I've been thinking about it for so long with that Hangman. It's time to make that decision. You are strong enough. You have the Strength card. You have the King of Wands. You need to focus on the things that are working in your life. You need to focus on the things that bring you excitement and joy. Know how far you've come. Celebrate your successes. You may have had little successes along the way. Celebrate those. Recognize them. Pat yourself on the back. Be proud of yourself for the things that you've done and the things that you've let go of. The Devil card, this can also be a card of boundary setting this week. So you may be setting boundaries with someone or yourself this week. But make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you are making decisions to do the things that make you feel inspired and happy. And know that you're leveling up for sure. Things are moving and changing. So trust that things are going to go well if you focus on the things and you get rid of the things that are holding you back. Like stop. Just don't let them hold you back anymore. And if you need help doing that, I know it's not that easy, right? I said it like it's so easy. It's not. But if you need help, ask for help. There's always help around. And there may be a Leo or someone who inspires you, who is there to help you with the King of Wands. This could be someone who's inspiring, who you go to, a mentor or just someone you admire, and you say, you know what? I need to follow in your footsteps. Can you help me? There's no shame in that. So that's what I have for you, Cancers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week.